What? How about this? Because I don't really know. So here's the deal with Facebook. It's showing that I'm live, but I don't have an actual tab showing me that I'm recording. So I don't know how I'm going to stop that recording. But guess what? We're on Instagram, and at this point, that's all that matters, because I can save this video and put it everywhere else. Anyways, we're going to jump right in. I've already gone through the introductions. I've already talked about who I am. And today I want to talk about some tips to manifesting our desires. And there is a lot of, kind of cliche statements about manifestation. Just define what you want. Just believe it and you'll receive it. Just write it down. Just do your affirmations. Just do some yoga. Just meditate. There's all these cliche things about manifestation, and I want to dig a little bit deeper under the surface of that. All right. So one of the things that I want to talk about is being clear about what it is we want. Okay. And the reason why I'm saying this is because of my own personal experience. And when I'm talking about clear, I'm talking about crystal clear. I'm not talking about I want more money. 5 cents is more money. Here you go. You're welcome. How much? Okay, and I'm going to take it a little bit further than that. How much money do you want? How much? See, when you start asking those kind of questions, now I'm feeling a little, $1 million? Okay, so let me take it a step further. Why? Why do you want $1 million? Because we have to understand that, and the reason I'm bringing up money is because this is a very, very popular thing that we all want to manifest. We all want more money. We all think that more money is going to make us happy. And I'm not saying it doesn't have the ability to do that in certain ways. What I am saying is what's even more powerful when it comes to manifesting things is taking it a step further and asking the question why and getting clear about the why. So why do I want to manifest $1 million? Because I want to feel secure, because I want to feel safe, because I want to travel, because I want to spend time with my friends and family, and I want to go around the world, and I want to have freedom, and I want to be able to go and do this. And literally getting very specific about the things that you want to do with that $1 million. I want to invest in real estate. I want to give back. I want to open up a nonprofit organization that helps to educate young mothers. All right. So it's not just being clear. It's not just knowing what you want to manifest clearly. It's knowing why you want to manifest that. Okay. So asking for more money or saying, I want to lose weight. Those are not, okay, that's nice. You've scratched the surface. Okay. The universe and God, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, whatever you want to call divine intelligence is like, I need some relativity. I need some specificity. How much weight do you want to lose? Matter of fact, don't tell me what you want to lose. Tell me what you want to look like. How about that? Let's start focusing on what we want our body to look like instead of saying, I need to lose weight. All right? Let's get very clear about not only what we want, but why do we want it? Okay? I can say, I want to lose 25 pounds. Now, if I lose 25 pounds and it's just in my butt and legs, then I'm really going to have no ass at all. You know what I'm saying? No, I want to be slim and slender. I want to be sexy. I want to feel attractive. I want to be magnetic. I want to turn heads everywhere I go. I want to be confident. You know what I mean? Let's dig a little bit deeper into the why of the definition. So first step, being clear about what it is that we actually want to manifest. Because it's not that we want to manifest more money. We want to be able to travel and feel secure and give. What do we want to give? What are the things that we're going to do? Hey girl, lost you over there on Facebook, but glad to find you here. Yes, God. Girl, I don't know what's going on with Facebook, but we're gonna keep the party going. We're gonna keep the show rolling. It's all good. Because guess what? Next 15, another one coming. Okay? Yes, God. So we're talking about the 3 tips to manifesting your desires, and we're talking about the first one, yes, Erica, taking better care of ourselves and our families. All right? Being able to be present with our family and not being tied to our phone or being tied to our email or being tied to a desk because we feel like we have to survive and pay our bills. You know what I mean? Like, let's really dig into the whys. Let's first get clear about what we want, and then let's dig into the whys, because those whys are where the gems are. That's where the manifestation likes to take hold of. All right? Because if I say, I want to manifest $1 million because I want to be secure and I want to travel and all these very specific things that I want to do with this $1 million, guess what? God doesn't have to wait till I get $1 million to give it to me. You feel what I'm saying? I can have that right now. And so that's going to bring me into my next tip, which is really believing. Okay? And belief is relative for everyone. All right? Because we are all in different places in our lives. We're in different circumstances. We're in different situations, different dynamics. And what I believe may be possible for me, the next person might be like, this bitch is crazy. That ain't never happening. I personally happen to believe in miracles. I believe with all of my heart that I can walk into Home Depot right now and meet someone who falls in love with my energy and says, you know what? I happen to be head of affairs over at Duke University. Would you like to speak for us? We have a budget for that. Okay? I fully believe that that can happen. So belief, we have to understand that belief is really the second key, because we have to believe that it's possible from any way, you know, because a lot of times, and I've talked about this before, we get caught up in thinking, well, it has to happen that way. I have to have $1 million for that to happen. Baby girl, baby boy, in my B. Simone voice. No, God. There are opportunities literally around every single corner. All right. And relationships are so important. That's why I'm so glad that this gratitude came up about repairing relationships with the family, because relationships are the basis. It's not money that we should be trying to manifest. It's prosperous relationships. All right. Because any money that we manifest, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be formed from a relationship that we formed in one way or another. All right. Whether we have formed a relationship with a boss at work, whether we formed a relationship with a decision maker that can offer us an opportunity. Okay. So really, really understanding that we need to sometimes open our mind to the possibilities that are available and not get in our own way of thinking, well, you know, I gotta make this money. You know, I gotta go in Uber all night and I gotta be working super, 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 super hard to get this problem solved. Be open to the opportunity that you may get an inkling or an intuition or have a conversation, a random conversation with someone that gives you an idea that can be capitalized on. Okay, this is very, very important, because a lot of us are standing in our own way. We're standing in our own way because we're so stuck on, I gotta work this overtime, because if I work this overtime, then I'm gonna get an extra $500 in my check. And when I get that $500, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna muscle my way through this, and I'm gonna create it, because that's the only way that it can happen. The only way I'm gonna make extra $500 is if I just work harder. And let me tell you something. You know what you're doing? You know what you're actually saying to the universe? You're saying, I don't trust you. I don't believe that you can do anything. I don't believe that anything is possible. I don't have faith that you're smarter than me. I think I'm smarter than you. And because I'm smarter than you, this is how it's going to go. No, God. We got to stop that, myself included. And this is something now I'm talking about what I know, and I'm talking about what I'm working through and what I'm doing. And let me tell you something, when you start to let go of how things have to happen and focus on the what and the why, because see, that's the main things we need to be focused on, the what and the why. What do I want? Why do I want it? We too busy focused on the how, and don't even halfway the time be knowing the what and the how. I mean the what and the why. We focus so much on the how it's got to happen. It's going to happen like this. This is how it's always happened. This is how it happened before. This is how it's going to happen again. This is how it happened in the past. This is what happened to me in the past with relationships. So I know the next relationship is probably going to be the same thing. You worry about the wrong thing, the wrong thing. You need to be focusing on what do you want. I don't give a fuck what you had before. I don't give a damn what happened in your past. And neither should you. Because that's irrelevant. That shit is gone. It's non-existent. The only place that the past lives is in your mind. And you know what happens? Because we allow it to live in our mind and we allow it to be living there rent-free and taking up space and getting comfortable and drinking this charged water. Okay? Because the past literally is charged. It says, oh, I'm the past. Let me drink that. Let me keep consuming that. Let me keep thinking about that. Let me keep pondering that. Let me keep being sad about that. Let me keep, let me just keep keeping this alive. And this is the power of the mind. You will. I want to quote a Bible verse right now, but I don't remember. Whatever you shall focus on, you shall have. I know there's a verse that correlates to that. This talk is giving me life. Yes, God. Whatever you will focus on, you shall motherfucking have it. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Whatever you're focusing on, you shall motherfucking have it. All right? So if you are focusing on the things that you don't want, and oh my God, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pay my rent on time. Oh my God, I don't know if I'm gonna, oh my God, I hope my car don't break down. Oh my God, I hope something don't happen. Oh my God, I hope I don't, guess what you shall have? And you shall have it. When you're focusing on what do I want and why do I want it? Baby girl, baby boy, baby gender neutral. I don't know all the politically correct ways to say this. Baby person. That's when shit starts getting real. All right, so the first two tips that I went over, be clear about what you want to manifest for yourself. Anything can happen. Yes, God. Be clear about what you want and why you want it. Stop fucking worrying about how. It's none of your goddamn business. Okay? It's not your business. Let the creator of the whole universe, let them take care of that. You just focus on what you want and why. And then you take inspired action and you do what you know you're supposed to be doing and you move in that direction and you let everything come rushing into you. And so this is going to lead me into my third tip. Just to recap the second tip, believe that anything is possible. Don't believe the lie that you're telling yourself. The word lie is in believe. Do you notice that? Because belief is so relative to the individual. I believe something that somebody else might think is impossible. Somebody else might believe something that I might think is impossible, but I really think that's impossible because I think anything is possible, but I'm not going to go down that road. Be clear about your what, be clear about your why, and believe that it can happen. All right. And so here's the other thing about that. If you know you really don't believe that you can have it, all right, start smaller. Start smaller. Start practicing with things that you do believe can happen. Or work on your belief. Seek out coaching. Seek out assistance. Try a vaginal steam. Ran off on the plug twice. Hey, I'm going to plug myself. Try steaming. Try a spiritual drive-by. Try some coaching. If it's not with me, try it with someone you resonate with. All right? Belief is so important that if you're having issues believing that anything is possible, you might want to consider getting some assistance with that. Seriously. Okay? We don't got no problems believing our eyebrows look messed up and going and getting them done. We don't have any problem believing our feet look jacked up and going and getting them done. But when we talk about believing that our wildest dreams can come true, now we don't want to believe the shit. Now we don't want to go invest nowhere and actually change that. Let's be as urgent and intentional about our inner state, our inner emotional state of being, as we are about the external state. Let's invest in as much in our internal as we do on $500 wigs and $1,500 wigs and bundles and $200 lashes. Okay? Let's start investing in things that are actually going to be lifelong skill sets. Your emotional intelligence and your self-awareness, those are two of the most important things you can have. I don't give a fuck what you look like on the outside. Okay? That shit's gonna fade. So it's important to believe, and if you know that you don't really believe, find ways to invest in changing that. Okay? Because it's not cute. And what you're manifesting isn't cute. Because you're not actually believing, and in that disbelief, you're repelling and pushing away whatever it is that you're desiring, that you don't believe, that you're worthy of having. Because that's what it boils down to a lot. A lot of times it's like we don't believe that we're worthy. We don't believe that we deserve it. And that requires some assistance. It's okay to get help. It's okay. Like I said, we don't have any problem getting help putting them damn lashes on. We don't have any problem getting help flying over to the Dominican Republic and getting that booty worked on. Think about this, because we have to, and listen, these are the things we're focusing on, and what are we receiving back? We're receiving back shallow interactions because we're focusing on shallow things. External appearance is the last thing. Well, maybe not the last thing we need to be worrying about, but it's not as important as the inner. All right. And so the third tip is letting it go. Letting go of it. Finding that internal emotional state that is obsessed with gratitude, that is so happy and grateful for the life that you have right now, that finds gratitude in the fact that there's a roof over my head, that there's a phone, a working phone, that I got some Wi-Fi. Now, I know I put that damn phone on Do Not Disturb. I don't know who's calling my phone, but listen, maybe it's some money. Yes, God. Grateful for this ring light. Finding gratitude in the little things. Okay, finding gratitude in the fact that I can hear, that I can see, that I can smell, that I can taste. Do you know that not everybody has the capability of doing that? And why is it so important to realize this dynamic? It's like we don't focus on those things. But let me tell you something. You lose that vision, you're going to be focused on the shit. You're going to start focusing on what the hell you can't see no more. You lose that hearing, you're going to be focused on that. But again, it's another example of when we let things go, they're abundant. Once we have defined what it is we want and why, and worked on our true internal belief that we can and it is possible to have the what and the why, the ultimate test of the faith is to then let it go. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for the desires and my wildest dreams that are coming to me. I don't know how the shit's gonna happen. I don't personally give a damn. I'm just gonna start being grateful and thankful right now. Because let me tell you something, if you can't be grateful and happy where you are, where you're going is not going to be able to do that for you. That's an internal job. Nothing outside of you can make you happy if you are not happy with yourself. My live videos are where it's at. Hey, I love doing lives. And you know, this is what, let me give y'all a little story time. Because And the reason, like I said, the reason I speak on these things, I speak from my own personal experience, all right? When I first started my business as the Honey Pot, and some of y'all may have been around for that, and some of you may not, doesn't really matter, you're here now, yes, God. I was getting on lives all the time. I was really just displaying and sharing my energy with people, all right? And my business skyrocketed. Okay, it took off. And what I realized is somewhere along that journey and that track, because it grew so large, I was then switching over into business mode. Okay, I got to be strategic and I got to do this and I got to do that. And it was like I lost the flow. I lost track of the reason why people were so drawn to my business. And I started getting very, I got to post this at this time. I got to have a content planned out schedule, and I got to do this, and I got to, you know what I mean? And look at God. Thank you, God, for bringing that back. You know what I started doing? I started getting too worried about the how. That's what I did. I stopped focusing on the what and the why, and then I started being too damn nosy and started worrying too damn much about the how. So the same things that I'm saying to you is the same things that I had to check my own self on and realize. I was beginning to stand in the universe's way because I was trying to put my energy in a place where it doesn't belong. I don't have to be concerned with how. All I have to do is show up and provide value. That's all I got to do. All I got to do is give the people what they want. That's it. I don't have to, what time should I post every day, and how many times should I, and what should I, and then I'll follow it up. No, God. No. Give the people what they want. Give them value. They're telling you what they want. All you got to do is go in your damn inbox, look at the questions you're being asked, answer them. Show up and be you. This is why your business is successful. And then it's like, we kind of, as human beings, this is human nature. It's like we get a little bit of a big head, and it's like, okay, well now, I got a 6-figure business, so I got to start, I got to do it like this, and I got to. No. All I need to focus on is my what and my why. My what is having a successful business. My why is because I want for holistic healing to be commonplace. I want to spread this word as far and wide as it can go. I want everybody and their mama, they sister, they brother, they cousin, they daddy to know what vaginal steaming is and to understand that it is a tool for healing. That's my why. Why? Because it makes me feel good. Maybe that's selfish. It makes me feel good to bring that news to people, to bring an awareness of it. You know how many people that didn't have any clue what vaginal steaming was? None. It's 2 years later, and now everybody and their mama got a vaginal steaming business. And I'm grateful for that. I'm happy about that. You know what I'm saying? I was up there listen, the marathon continues. Let's keep it going. Yes, God, let's pass this baton. Everybody, it's enough for everybody. There is plenty of abundance for everybody. I don't have competition. And if you think that you have competition, you might want to get your mind right. You might want to get a spiritual drive-by session with me. Okay? You might want to try a yoni steam. Because there is no such thing as competition. We all as individuals have our own lanes that we are traveling. There's no competition in that. Focus on your lane. Focus on what it is that you are here on this earth to do. Don't look at what they doing on that page and how she looks over there and how she's in that relationship over there and how they marriage look like this and oh, she got so many children and oh, she got this amount of money. Mind your damn business. Because here's the deal. When you look at someone else, yes, God, forerunner. When you look at someone else and their situation with anything other than gratitude and excitement and enthusiasm for their blessings, you are blocking those very same things from coming to you. Feeling unworthy, feeling like you're not good enough, feeling all those things that we're experiencing, jealousy, envy, you're blocking yourself from manifesting those very same things. That's why when I'm like, yes, God. I be assuming other people's stuff as my own. I be like, oh, she in the Maldives? Hey, God, thank you for the confirmation that we about to be in the Maldives. Hey, we about to be in the Maldives. Whoa. Yes, God. Like, I be celebrating like it's happening to me. And that's what we should do. We should be celebrating other people's victories as if they're happening to us. Because if we are not celebrating other people's victories as if they're happening to us, we are rejecting those victories for ourselves. Let me say that again. If we are not celebrating other people's victories with as much enthusiasm as we would if they were our victories, we are actually energetically rejecting that victory for ourselves. This is important, y'all. Girl, the first time I went to do a yoni steam, the woman didn't know anything about the herbs or what type of herb she was using. Girl, you need to come on over here to to Yes God Wellness, the honey pot, period. You need to come on over, or you can order some herbs, and I have tutorials, And that's the thing. It's important to really resonate with the energy, okay? Check people out. Check them out, Check people out. See if they seem competent. Because this is the thing. People show you who they are on your first initial interaction with them. They show you. We may not listen. We may not believe. We may make it up an excuse. Oh, well, she's probably just having a bad day, so that's why he's being an asshole. Well, he probably had a rough childhood, so work on it. Stop blocking people's karma and people's path of evolution by enabling them and making excuses for shitty behavior. We got to stop doing that. Because now we're going to be held responsible for their consequences because we didn't came in and blocked the shit from coming to them. No, God. That's I could do a whole nother live on that. Stop the enabling. We think that we're helping people. We think that we're protecting people. We think that we're trying to rescue people and we're trying to save people. We are enabling the shit out of them and we are stunting their fucking growth. And there is no honor in that. None. So I'm going to wrap up shortly. Does anyone have any questions or any concerns? Any feedback, anything? I hope this live was helpful for you. I hope you were able to take something from it. If you are interested, I do personal spiritual mentorship and coaching. And I would love to help you. My specialty is helping people move from breakdown to breakthrough. I really like to work with the perspective and help people to get their perspective right, because a lot of times our life can change just by the way we're looking at it. Let me tell you something. We have all the tools we need right now to get and have exactly what we want. We are just not a lot of times focusing on the what and the why. We're being too damn nosy trying to worry about the how. I love you and your energy too, sis. I miss you. We need to see each other soon. So if there are no questions, again, my name is Megan. I'm the CEO of Yes God Wellness. I am a holistic health practitioner. I am a spiritual life coach. I am just a dope individual. And all of you are dope too, because you wouldn't even be able to resonate or be attracted to my energy if you weren't. And that's real. So we need to understand that even when we're dealing with people that we feel are negative or toxic, but they're mirroring. Where are we still toxic? Where do we need to let that go? Is Honey Pot Wash that sold in Target yours? No. That's the reason why I'm no longer the Honey Pot. Because of that company. They did not appreciate my name, honey. They sent me some paperwork like, baby girl, we have that trademarked. Stop playing with me. I was like, yes, God. I said, yes, God. But you know what? I took that as a compliment. I was like, y'all are threatened by little old me. First of all, y'all have heard of little old me in Durham, North Carolina? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, God. Okay. Because I knew that my name didn't matter. My business was not successful because of my name. My business was successful because of my energy and my intention. And because I really have a true generous heart and passion for helping, okay? Yes, God Wellness is the culmination of me finally doing the internal work that I help people to do now. I did the work and I finally realized how fucking special and important and worthy I was. And so this is what my business has become because of that work that I did. Because now that I know my worth, I don't have any shame about putting price tags on it. All right? Steaming is something that I was sharing with my mama, my daddy, my sister, my brother, my cousin, anybody that would listen. Okay? I was doing this for free. And because I was doing it for free, the opportunity came for me to open a business doing it. Because I was doing it for free, because I really cared, this is how my business started. There was a conversation in a room. Someone said, I've always wanted to try yoni steaming. As soon as they heard that word, oh, Megan does that. Megan, you do that. The girl said, oh, Megan, how much? And here we are today. Yay! Thank you for telling everybody about me. So your intentions matter. So again, we're going to recap real quick and then I'm going to jump off because I have work that I need to get done today. I'm so glad that y'all were able to join me. I am going to go ahead. The first thing I'm going to do is post this over to my YouTube channel. So if you have not, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's YouTube.com/Yes God Wellness. On Facebook, I'm Facebook.com/Yes God Wellness. And obviously, if you're here, you know I'm Yes God Wellness on Instagram. First, excuse me, hold on. Let me drink some of my consistency water. Consistently. First tip for manifestation. Be clear about the what you want. And I mean clear. Not just, I want more money. How much? And then get clear about the why. Why do you want it? That's the most important part about being clear. Why do you want it? Because your why is attached to your emotions. And that is the most powerful part of manifestation. All right? Believing that it's possible. Breaking down your own barriers. If you're asking for a good man to come in your life, stop entertaining fuck buddies. Let me say that again. If you're asking for a good man to come in your life, stop entertaining fuck buddies. That's just one example, and that's just the one that I went with. The third tip, let go and release it and trust. And also let go of anything that's not in alignment with that. Because once you define who it is, who it is. Look, I'm telling on myself, y'all. Once you define what you want and why, you can then know, okay, I have to be a certain person to have that. Let me take inventory right now in my life, and anything that's not lining up with that, I'm letting that shit go. Okay, so those are the 3 tips. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for being here. If you have questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Be clear about your intentions, y'all. Be clear about why you want these things. Mind your damn business. Stop trying to worry about how it's going to happen. Just get clear with the what and the how. That's all you got to do. Get clear with the what and the how. Take steps towards it. Let go of anything that's not in alignment with it. All right? I love you. I'm sending you so much love, so much peace, so much clarity, so much positivity. And I will talk to y'all soon, okay? And I'm going to leave this live up until it expires. So again, if you can't catch it now, hopefully you're watching it on YouTube. All right? Talk to you soon. Bye.